another fantastic video from We Gamers.
It's nice to be here.
It's always nice to be here. Nice to be here?
Oh, of course it is.
Okay. Well, tonight we are going to be doing, I'll have a guess, a review, an unboxing of Tang Garden.
Literally an unboxing, because I don't
Literally,
think any of us have seen any of it yet.
Cellophane is still on. We're going to have that fresh game smell again.
Absolutely.
So I've been looking forward to this. This arrived with me 2 days ago, and I've just been itching to get the thing open and have a look at all of the lovely contents. So very, very quickly, Tang Garden. I'll read this off the back here. Players take the role of engineers who have been summoned to build a garden while balancing elements of water, rock and greenery. They need to decorate the garden with pavilions, bridges, different types of vegetation and animals such as birds and goldfish. During the construction, characters will visit the garden, inspect how the natural elements are arranged and admire the surrounding landscape. It all sounds pretty laid back and zen.
It does sound very,
you know,
very nice.
I can't imagine this is a whole go out and stab your enemies kind of game.
No, this is one of those constructive type games, I think.
Yeah.
How many
Which is
players
good.
is it for?
1 to 4, 45 minutes on the core box, and so we have 2 expansions. So
Yeah, just additional tiles, additional engineers.
I will actually say, whenever I backed this on Kickstarter 2 years ago, I completely forgot that I'd backed it, and got a wee email there last week saying, "Hey, Tang Garden's on the way," and I expected just this. Completely forgot I'd added this on, but everything else in front and this was these were all stretch goals.
Stretch goals, nice.
So hey, I'm well pleased, and the minis look lovely, the contents look lovely, but I guess
unaccountable, but nonetheless unashamed, interesting, all things Chinese.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I guess we're going to get a better feel for how everything looks in a couple of minutes when we just tear this plastic off and have a rummage through the box.
Okay,
So,
well, we'll start.
start with the core box.
Yeah, start with the core box.
Okay.
Come back to these.
Oh, let's get it on here. Let's break the seal. Oh, we're going to get that. Oh, wait a minute. It's a great feeling, isn't it? Oh, here, I've just noticed. There's a wee sticker on here. Buy this game and plant a tree. That's very nice, isn't it? Yeah.
So there's a tree somewhere?
There's a tree somewhere being planted.
No, that's an instruction. Buy this game and
Well, no, there's a wee link here, so I'll check that out later. We'll just keep that to the side. So that's nice if they're actually planting a tree. I would say a fair few trees went into the making of this game. So there's probably a bit of guilt from them in there. Okay,
So we'll pop that over here, Simon, and I'll keep it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Punch boards can be found below the inserts. Okay. Wow, that's a. It's not very thick, but it's a nice big.
What is it, 10 sheets?
Rulebook. Who's good with rulebooks? Who wants to have a?
I'll have a wee read of this.
No.
Excuse me while I'm paying attention.
What do we got here? There you go, Simon. That looks to be a big fold-out board.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, lots of punch board, lots of minis, and more punch board underneath, as the wee note at the top said. So we'll have a look at the minis to start with
This
here.
one doing the garden?
That looks like, yeah, okay.
Okay. Put it to the side there.
Ah, look at them. They're not very big as far as minis go, but they're really detailed, really nice.
They're like kind of true scale 25mm.
Yeah. I'll hold it really close. We'll get photos put in. Have a look there. I'll just get a hand on the components here.
Pagodas?
Oh, pagodas, wee rooftops for the pagodas. Plastic.
Oh yes, they are actually just the rooftops as well.
They're just the rooftops, so I imagine that tree they've planted, they're trying to offset a wee bit with the amount of cardboard in here. So there's coloured bases for
There you go,
the
yeah.
players.
Yep.
And a lot of more plastic components and bits and pieces, probably for the bases of the pagodas.
So there's bases, the pagodas and bridges, I think those are.
Okay. Lots of nice wee cards. There you go. We look at the cards here. I'm going to dig out the rest of the punch boards here.
Decoration cards. I'm looking at the
Right,
decoration
okay.
cards.
Running commentary from JD here. Now,
When I see a thing, I say a thing.
this is that tree.
Yes.
That
That you're going to have to.
now there's an interesting thing here. Here, cards for the coins. Now, with this, we get a bag of metal coins.
That was
to
one of the
replace
stretch
these.
goals?
One of the stretch goals, yeah. Oh my goodness, that is really thick cardboard.
It's good. That is good cards.
It really is. Look at that.
It is.
That's about 3 mil.
Very
More?
nice.
5?
It's probably some of the thickest card I've seen in a game.
Right.
Right, let's put that one out of the way because that's going to be replaced with metal coins. These appear to be some of the garden features.
Yes, garden tiles.
Koi ponds, rock gardens, what have you. You know, we'll get nice flows of these put up as
Yep.
well, but yeah, they look to fit the squares on the board there. Now, scenery. We're getting trees
So
here.
these are landscape tiles.
That's amazing
So-
thick cardstock. I'm really impressed with that.
So these are small landscape tiles according to the contents here,
Okay.
And some more.
and large landscape tiles.
Yeah.
So while we're showing these, you'll get zoomed in pictures of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not going to see much from way over there, but the artwork in these, that's just beautiful.
It's very, very
It
pretty.
really is.
I think this is one of the reasons why I like Chinese things. I don't know, there's just something about the kind of, certainly the mythological Chinese bit that
But
just
there is
really
a unique style.
there is, yeah. Even just to the landscapes.
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping this is going to be like Parks, but Chinese.
Chinese park.
Chinese
A bit
Parks.
more involved, but
Yes, I would say so. How are we looking there with the rules? Is it looking overly complex?
it doesn't. It actually looks really, really good. Now, to be honest, I've only actually really looked at the front cover, but even just a simple layout of this is what to expect to get, and here's a quick introduction to the game. I'm already quite liking the layout. It
It's all-
seems like it's quite iterative.
There's a lot of books nowadays with games just list things.
Yeah, they don't show you what they are.
Yeah, no, that's a nice touch.
All seeming quite simple. Place. It's just a setup instructions, very basic, diagrammatic as well. I'm not going to show you this on the camera, but maybe get an overhead shot of it later on. All numbered and guided fairly easily. As somebody that quite regularly and just has had to work through the rules and explain to the group whilst we played the first game, I'm quite liking the look of this.
So you think it's a game that you can pick up within, say,
I don't
10
know. I
minutes?
have no idea what the complexity is, but it seems like the explanations are very simple and in decent order.
So what kind of age range is this for?
Back of the box.
Back of the box.
It's
14 plus.
14 plus.
I mean, there's
Well,
a
that's okay for us. We should be good.
yeah, we should be all right. Yeah, should be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think just simply in terms of the number of different things, that's probably what makes it a 14 plus.
Sorry, just to clarify on that wee note there.
Oh, right.
It does actually specify by buying this game, you're also planting a tree.
Oh,
The Forest Garden program is a simple, replaceable and scalable approach with proven success by planting specific types of fast-growing trees, fruit trees, hardwoods and food crops in a systematic manner over a 4-year period. A lot of big words in there.
Yeah, I don't think I would be
Families in
able to
need
say-
can positively change their lives forever.
where is your tree and what kind of tree is it?
I do not know.
You must find out.
I'll have to send an email.
Yeah.
So that's I like that. That's very good. ThunderGryph Games has produced this, and that's a nice touch. That really is.
That's lovely.
You know, and I mean they're probably not going entirely carbon neutral or anything here, but they're making an effort, which is nice. I haven't seen that in a game before, you know, so I appreciate that.
Just an information. Right.
Although
Again-
I will say, with all the nice cardboard components in here, there is a bag of plastic for coating all the cards.
And just
Sleeves.
plastic and plastic. I mean,
There's a lot of plastic right now.
kind of unavoidable to a certain
I do
extent.
like the old sleeves on cards thing, I have to admit. So, you know, there's a certain amount of plastic you can't really. They're not essential, but I would like.
Yep. So they were part of the stretch goal. You didn't
That
have
was
to
one of the
get-
stretch goals, yeah.
So you
yeah.
didn't even have to buy them.
Yeah,
That's really good.
So, and yes, to go along with all the other lovely minis, there's a couple of stretch goal ones here. There's a herbalist, so it looks to be some cards, some tokens, and another mini. And
Yeah, I'm guessing. I think each one of those is a certain type of engineer, and I don't know whether
Yes.
at this stage I don't know whether they have different characteristics or aspects that make them play differently, or maybe they're just very, very attractive things. But I would guess that if you've got a card deck for each one,
yeah, there's a whole
there's
big
something specific about them.
explanation here.
So these were stretch goals as well, which is basically apricot trees, 2 sets.
2 sets.
Lovely.
Which gives you the card for playing it and also a 3D apricot
They
tree
look to
itself.
be. Oh, they aren't even cardboard. They're MDF,
Are they?
are they? Oh no, maybe it's just a thick card again.
And the other one was
Really,
swans.
really good cardstock. My goodness, that's really
Yeah.
good.
We'll show you zoomed in on these. These are stretch goals that came with
Yeah,
it.
we'll get some of these built up and we'll get photos and all taken later on. But I mean, do you know what? It didn't take too long to unbox that. It's
No, that's pretty quick.
that's very quick for the size of box. But then again, I believe the big box holds some of the expansions and all as well.
Where's the insert?
Then
It's
starts
there,
there.
and there's a lot of space in
There
there.
is
Yeah,
a lot of
it is, yeah.
space for it. So, first impressions for
I mean, I'm only glancing over my shoulder here,
Yeah.
yes, and the rulebook does look very well set out.
Well laid out. It's spread out as well, so you're
It's
not.
very
There's
colourful, lots of
not
nice big photos
Yeah.
and bullet points.
simple instructions and indeed bullet points for doing it. Again, well spaced as well, so you're not saying, where is that thing? Each section seems to be quite short, just telling you exactly what you need to do.
Yeah, just telling you exactly what you need.
Good colourful examples.
Here's the money shot. So these are the metal coins. Lovely wee bag. Look at the artwork on that wee codfish.
One of the things I learned from reading the water margin was just getting described, but one of the things I learned from reading some novels of Chinese, that's the origin of the phrase cash. Those are cash.
Ah, they're nice.
Yeah. So you're getting 1s, 5s, 20s, 10s? Yep, 1s, 5s, 20s and 10s. Oh, they're very, very nice.
Drop one.
There's a reason there's a square.
Yeah, so you can tie them in a string. You got a string of cash.
Yeah,
String of cash.
string of cash. That's exactly it. Brilliant.
That's nice. That's nice. That's one thing I do like as an upgrade is when the coins are in a game, having an actual metal coin.
They're great. They're very nice.
So we'll take a wee quick break. We'll come back with the expansions.
We'll do the first expansion and then yeah, let's do that.
Okay. I'm going to keep the rulebook out just for now, but.
So folks, we're back. Now we're going to be looking at some of the expansions. You're kind enough to let me unwrap this one, which is I think the first expansion, Golden Age.
And with the magic of editing, everything is back in the core box.
If only it was like that in real life.
What are you talking about? So nothing.
The magic of editing. So this is a lot of stretch goals and pieces in here.
So this one you didn't actually have to pay for. This is so.
Right, I'll move this off and you
these
can.
were extra bits and pieces.
Okay. So.
JB had our rulebook.
Hey!
Big color contents list, and well, it's not a rulebook. It's just a
Scenarios.
it's a big table of characters and so
Yeah.
on. I'll pass that this way.
Yeah.
You're rules expert.
So we have additional, obviously you'll be able to see these when we zoom in.
Yeah, of course.
Additional locations for the garden. Again, you were talking earlier on about the pictures, for those who see it.
Ooh.
So these are pictures of
It's actually a D6 in Chinese characters.
That's nice. Very nice. D6 in Chinese. I mean, we shouldn't be this excited about this.
I'm disturbingly excited about that.
That's lovely. That's clearly a 1.
That's a 1.
That's a 2.
Yep.
That's a 3.
That's 4.
Okay.
What's that, 5?
That's 5.
Right. And
That's 6.
6. Oh, very good.
See him? It's great.
Right. We have
For anybody looking, I don't actually know Chinese. I just happen to have seen those before.
We
Blame
have
BattleTech strangely for my knowledge of Chinese characters.
we have 8 more characters.
Yep.
Just pass those over to JB.
They're lovely
Again, tokens of different colours, new
Colour
colours.
pieces, yeah.
Yeah. The dice that we were talking about. It's fun enough. It came back in.
My favourite thing. It's now mine.
It's the best component so far.
It's
I
They
think
planted a tree and did away with all the wood and lovely plastic dice.
cards for the new characters.
Yep.
And last, these are probably for the new locations.
It's more decoration
Features.
cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing under there?
Nothing under there.
Oh, no secret surprise.
No secret surprise.
So we'll show you zoomed in pictures of them. So you
It's
can see what
possibly
we're looking at.
maybe now a good chance to talk about what these things are even for. Some of them.
Yeah.
So just even from a very brief overview of the rules, during your turn you do a certain number of things, quite similar to a lot of other games. You have to do a main action, which is mandatory. That is either building the garden, which is placing the little tiles onto the garden space. If anybody's ever played Suro, it looks like it's got some kind of shades of that in it. You must match edges and the like, or you place a decoration. Decorationing gets you additional points, scores you useful things, and lets you do quite nice things in the end. Again, this is from a very cursory read, so apologies for the multiple use of the word things. You can then use a lantern, which activates a certain ability. A refresher lantern, which presumably without having looked that far, kind of untaps it. You can influence a character, which again allows you to take advantage of special opportunities and reads. So yeah, this is looking very nice, and certainly these.
It's going to look very pretty. When
Yeah,
it's all put out on the board.
no stupidity. The format of the books is exactly the same. which I really rather like because it's easily done wrong. Now that lives in there.
Yes.
So we'll keep that one there.
And that's the main one?
That lives in there. So we'll keep that one there. And we'll move on perhaps to the third one. So I'm going to get time to pause this now. Currently, everybody gets exactly the same treatment. So Justin gets to open a box, Simon gets to open a box, I get to open a box.
It's all fair.
It's all completely fair. Nobody is more equal than anybody else.
I opened the biggest box.
Yeah, but he's opening a limited
edition this box.
But I'm opening
your box.
It is. It is.
I look up to him and he looks down at me.
All boxes are equal. Some are more equal than others. Now this is the Ghost Stories expansion, only available on Kickstarter, according to Justin.
This was an optional extra.
An optional extra. It even has limited edition written on the bottom.
Limited to how many?
Hang on, what number is this one? I'm guessing something on the order of 10,000 because this is 9,012.
It's that limited.
It's very limited.
Yes,
that's like one per 100 million people in China. It's better than, worse than your chances of getting coronavirus.
So the likes of us who go to gaming conventions, we may see another couple of
things.
But
so again, I'm just going to slide this off. Now I'm quite interested in this because this one is ghost stories, so it's all kind of spiritualism and all the nice mystical stuff.
I can see you'll be happy. The rulebook is laid out.
Once again, consistent layout of the rulebook. I don't know what it means, but I like it already. I'll pop that over there.
I'll do rulebook duty this time.
Okay.
This rulebook's a bit thicker than the last one.
A little bit thicker than the last one. It's this being a thicker box, I'm guessing there's some more additions to it. It looks like more scenarios. Again, the cardstock cannot be faulted. It's fantastic. More of the very nice pictures.
Same thickness as the...
Same thickness as the last one, so there's consistency in production there, which is always nice to see. It looks like we've got some ghost trees.
This rulebook is only thicker because it's in multiple languages and you only need the first 2 pages.
There you go, how nice is that?
Sorry, first 4 pages.
First 4 pages.
Yours one, the main one was English only, and that there is for multi-language.
Yeah. Okay. So again, more tiles as you would expect. Now, possibly a feature on the back of the tiles. So these tiles here, they are features for your garden. On the back, there are. Oh dear!
Just pop the first one out. Oh,
taking a liberty there.
Yes.
Didn't happen.
We'll edit that out.
Okay. So one of the things I did notice through glancing through our book, these are different things. So these are different bonuses for playing different tiles.
Oh, there's a D10.
There's a D10.
Let's try it again.
No, I'm not going to remember all these. 7. I can't remember.
Test his
I can't remember.
now.
7. I think that's 8. I think that's 10. That's 9. Yeah, I'm going to hold this really close.
1 to 6
so you don't know.
Here,
I got it right.
I only got the 1 to 3.
Okay. So again, more characters.
Are these
including tiny cats.
Oh, cats.
Tiny cat.
There's Roger. Get Roger.
Yeah, Roger.
2 cats.
Tiny little cats. Again, the coloured bases for the characters.
There seems to be quite a lot of characters. I mean, what are we up to miniature-wise now?
There must be about 20 or 25.
And these guys, yeah.
Now these, I don't know if these are different tokens.
These are landscape tokens, large and small.
Now, those are cardboard in the original box, aren't they?
Yes.
So these are wooden versions. I don't know if they're intended as replacements.
Well, this box, they have another, we planted a tree sticker, so...
Okay. So
that's the tree.
Again, more tokens.
Drawstring bag.
Drawstring bag for your tokens.
For your tokens. A metal engineer token.
Ooh.
What kind of tree? What kind of tree do you plant to grow one of them?
Metal tree.
There's a really good joke somewhere, but I ain't got it. I think that's simply the first player token, basically.
I believe so. Yeah.
And then we have more character cards.
That's it.
Very nice.
These lovely.
Very
nice.
Yeah.
I have no expectation that there's anything under the drop tray in here.
Oh,
there is. It's an empty box.
But think of the space.
Think of the space. So again, note these are.
That's a nice token.
Without playing it, and therefore purely on first impressions, I'm very impressed by the quality.
Yes, very much so.
I'm impressed by the consistency and the apparent simplicity of the rules. It certainly has shades of Zero, as mentioned before, which is a lovely, lovely, beautiful, simple playing game. I'm not expecting it to be anywhere near as simple, but probably even despite the vast numbers of components that we've got, I imagine it's actually not too difficult to play.
Oh, that's shiny. It's metallic finish on that. That's nice.
Lovely.
One thing I will say, the core game with the really heavy cardstock, I thought you'd only see that in the core box. But this is consistent throughout.
I think they're aware though that certainly for these things which are supposed to go on the board and attach into it,
it needs
well, it needs weight, but it also needs consistency of things.
Yeah.
There are die cuts in the original board for those to stand up on, so I think it's absolutely necessary. But an easy corner to cut, which some graphics say they didn't.
Even the inserts are reasonably good. Yeah.
Looks like
there's a lot more space in there, I think, than there needs to be. Do you know? I'll tell you why. You can build the scenery and keep it built.
Yes, you probably
can. I do remember reading that in the Kickstarter now.
And obviously there's spaces then for these large things to slot into
which is really good actually, because there's nothing worse than actually building cardboard components to take them apart after a game session, and they just do fray and wear and tear.
Yeah, I mean, so no matter how good the quality, that's unfortunately
So I mean, it's good quality, plus you're not having to take them apart all the time, so hey, win-win.
That's great. Really this is looking good. I'm looking forward to playing it.
Some of the more products over there.
More product, yep. Oh, that goes underneath.
And the special die.
And special dice. I can't
Nice.
remember which one's which. I was feeling very proud of myself getting as high as 6.
I'm well impressed. That was fantastic.
That's great. Yeah, look forward to playing this one. Perhaps next time we can offer you a
final thoughts on this. We haven't played it. We stress that again, but components fantastic. Miniatures. Wee bit smaller than I thought they were going to be, but hey, the detail in them, they really are nice. Yeah. Everything about this is nice.
Now,
it even smells nice.
Is it available for retail?
This is available for retail. I'm not sure if any of the stretch goals are going to end up in the retail version, but this was
that's a limited edition. That's Kickstarter only.
Kickstarter only. So hey, yeah, this is great.
No, it is.
Let's get a wee gameplay video done on this, and we'll follow up with that.
Yeah, exactly. We'll come back to you with regards to that as soon as we can.
Yeah, we'll be back. Now we're just going to let Andy do lots of drudge work by taking photos and things.
He loves that though.
Oh, he does indeed.
Yeah. Andy is just as equal as the rest of us.
What about this wonderful upgrade here too?
It's classic.
We're in the future now.
It is. It's like you can touch it.
I don't recommend.
I wouldn't.
I'm not touching it.
Okay, folks.
Okay, guys.
Cheers on that.
Thank you.